Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Ruth Ann, and you've come to Ruth Ann's Creations. So I know I usually do a market update after each market. So my markets are Thursday from 4 to 7 and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Those are my farmers markets. So when I did my first market, that was my first time ever with the amigurumis mostly, and it was my very first farmers market. So I am doing it today. Today's Friday, September something. I am doing it today because tomorrow we're supposed to get rain all day, so they won't be at market. So I'm just going to fill you in from yesterday's market. So during the week, I made a couple new items, and I made land turtles. I made this one, and he had like a pointed mushroom. I love mushrooms. Pointed mushroom top, and he stands. And then I thought that maybe somebody else wouldn't like him with the mushroom top, so I made the rest of them with a regular shell. And these are tiny, but they're super easy to make. I bought these from Southern Gals, and the title of it is Easy Turtle. So shout out to her, and I will link the pattern or put the website where I got the pattern in the description below. So it's really easy. I like this pattern because she does a long neck. Not really a long neck, but she adds a tab, so to speak, and then you can put it in down here. The only thing is, I had trouble in the beginning reading the directions to figure that out, like how she attached it. So, but it's once you get it, you got it. And these I was selling for 15 each, and I did not sell any. But it's almost the same pattern as a big turtle, but just bigger. But I thought $15 was fair because they still took my time. So, but I didn't sell any. What did I sell at the market? I made $30. I sold a turtle. It was supposed to be a big a sea turtle, and it was supposed to be $22, but all she had was $2.20, so I didn't have any change, so I gave it to her for $20. I gave it to her for $21 because she was prepared to pay for the extra $2, but I didn't have the change, which I should have. But I mean, I had change. I just didn't have enough. I didn't have 18 in small bills because I only bring like $15, $16 in small bills. And if I would have had a 10, I would have had it, but I didn't. So whatever. And the other thing I sold was 2 small octos for $10. They were $5 each, and they were very tiny. I might have showed them to you. They were in like a multicolored thread, and it was worsted weight thread. Worsted weight yarn. It wasn't even the soft plushy yarn. Yeah, I know I'm rambling. So that was it. I had to get my nails done. Yep, finally got rid of that bright, terrible color. The story of the other color was that my husband came in with me and he got a pedicure. He has an ingrown toenail, and I like him to have a pedicure because then they get in there and they clean it all out, and I don't have to listen to him complain. So once every couple months, I make him go in and get a pedicure. But at that point, he picks out my nail color, and that's what he chose. And it took 3 coats just to get to that color. It was not good, but I couldn't disappoint him because, So, but in going through all my stuff to bring to market, there is something I used to make, this is like really weird story, not to ramble on and get totally out of, but I'll show you and then I'll tell you the story. So I make hats. I can't make clothes, but I can make hats. So I brought up a few examples of my hats. I'm going to wash them in all free and clear with no fabric softener because they've just been sitting in the closet in a tote, and they don't smell or nothing. But now that I've had them out, I do have the dogs. I do have a sign on my boot saying that I have dogs. Like the yarn they got all over the other day. That won't be sellable to the public. That's all stuff I'll probably turn into a giant afghan or stuff. But anything that they've crawled upon, or if they've licked it, or especially if they've licked it, then it doesn't get sold. But sorry, the camera shook. My dog is laying next to the table. But these, because they were in the closet, so this, and then I did these. This is really cute, but I did the ears backwards. See, when you see the front of it, it looks like white, but I think that's what the back of the ear looks like, and they should really have been facing forward, but I tried. So, and then I just sew everything on with the thread. So there's that. Then I made a monkey because that was like the big thing then. Oh, you can't see. Huh. Just a monkey face. Plain beanie. Another plain beanie. I might tear this one apart though because it is kind of plain. I think at one point it was supposed to be a backwards. Maybe I was trying to make. I don't know. But that's that. I mean, my ears are never on like correctly, but I try. Another plain beanie. Ninja Turtles with a little bow. I used to sell a ton of these just on Facebook. A ton of these because there was another Ninja Turtle movie out, so I could never keep him in stock, and he's the only one that I have left. And then another beanie, and then this is my favorite. Oh, not this one. I'm sorry. Made another one with the bow. I didn't think I brought in the. Oh yeah, this style is my favorite style to make. I like the ribbed. It's just my favorite. My favorite. It's been folded forever, so it's got that constant fold. But yeah, that's my favorite style. And I made a candy cane one that year. It's not a candy cane. What is it called? What the heck is that called? Candy corn. Candy corn. And just another plain one. And another plain one. I swear I'm almost done. Oh, my dinosaur one. I only got one left of these too. Oops, piece of fuzz on it. These are really easy to make. You make the regular hat, you put in your final stitch of the color, and then these, they're just stitched on. Same with these. You just crochet all these pieces and then stick them on. Simple. Simple, simple. But it's made for a kid, so it's not going to fit my big head. So there's that one. And last but not least is this one. I even used, well, let's see, it's got to be washed. It's got light. Look at the buttons I used. I know, huh? So cute. I used to make them with the tassels too, with the ear loop and the tassels. I got to make some more of these. I have to go yarn shopping if I'm going to make more hats. What a shame, huh? Got to go yarn shopping. Huh. What's today, Friday? Hobby Lobby's open. Yep. I can see through it. Yep. So that's it on hats. I mean, I have some more simple beanie ones. They're still in the car. So Thursday's farmer's market, I made $30. But I already made my money back for the year, and on Thursdays my track record is $60. But one Thursday I made 90 something dollars. Right? I don't remember. Ugh, my memory is bad. Yeah. So scarves I could make, hats I could make. I made a pair of mittens, but when I took it out of the closet, there was only one mitten, one little kid mitten. Khaleesi, my granddaughter, would never wear them because she didn't like her fingers all together. She thought that was colder. I don't know why. To me, I think that's warmer when all your fingers are together in a mitten versus in a glove. Yeah. Oh, so Khaleesi, speaking of Khaleesi, wanted a mushroom bag. I'm attempting. So I bought a pattern on Etsy, and I can put the link down below, or if anybody wants it, just let me know. So I made the bottom, and I've made her the thing. But when doing it, it's supposed to be a P hook, which is extremely large. I don't even have a P hook. But if it was a P hook, and like this is the bag, that would be huge for her. I mean, she's only 7. So I was happy with this. Her hand fits perfectly in it. My hand, it's a struggle. But she could put all her treasures. And I am on the hat part. And as I'm closing this up, I'm like, oh my gosh, if I... Stuff like him. I thought, why would I want to close that up? How am I going to put it on the back? But the bottom has the hole. So the bottom will connect like crookedly on here, and then the strap gets connected onto, like this gets connected onto here, and then I guess the strap goes around it, and then so it'll kind of look like this. So it'll be a mushroom, and then I can put some white specks on it. So yeah, that I'll try to finish today, because since I retired, I have nothing else to do. I was forced a retirement package at my job. So now I'm home. I could go back to work, but they paid me for a year. So I'm going to take it. So it's not my full pay, but it's almost my full pay. Well, it's like half. But I get paid half weekly until September of 2024. So why not, right? So that's it. Tomorrow it's going to rain. We've had some really nice weather. That's what I'm working on. I know it's not very exciting, but I'm gonna go buy some yarn. You see these all behind me? These were built into the house. It's long. This has probably got, it goes from behind where you can't see all the way down. It's one half of the room. And in this door, I live in an old nursing home, and this door opens up into a 60-foot long closet. That's where my yarn was. But at one point, I went onto Craigslist, which you should check Craigslist, and this lady in the next town over was selling all of her yarn. I think I paid $300 for it, but I couldn't even get it all in my car. Like, I had to take the top off the car, strap things down, and it was in totes. And I had to leave her a few totes just so, because I could fit more yarn in my trunk. So this was full of yarn at one time. Oh, this is my story. I used to crochet, and it got to the point where my wrist would swell up. Like, totally swell up. And I couldn't do any more crocheting, and it was very sad. I mean, I made Afghans, and I used to do the hats, and, you know, I used to love it. But my wrist was so bad, and then I had gastric bypass. And I've gained some weight back, but, I mean, I looked so sickly when I got done losing all the weight. It was such a thing. So I've gained some weight back. Now, I can crochet, and my wrist doesn't bother me. Like, my joints don't bother me as much as they did prior to weight loss, which I think is really strange, but it must have been just, like, the extra weight on my joints, maybe? I don't know. Or maybe my weight was crushing something in my wrist, but now I can crochet, and it doesn't bother me. I think that's so weird. Yeah. So that's it. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. And if you're new and you like my channel, which was kind of boring, but if you like it, go ahead and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. At least say you liked it. Even if you're not going to stick around, right? You made it this far. hit like. If you have not subscribed, hit the subscription, and it's free to you. It helps me get up to 100. I'm trying to get up to 100 subscribers so I can have a giveaway, and we're not even close. We're not even a quarter of the way, but we're getting there. So thank you. And hit the little bell, and it'll tell you when I upload these fabulous, boring videos. But I'm going to try to work on something new this weekend. Hopefully I have this finished little mushroom bag to show you. I will put the links to both the Easy Turtle, which is easy. Somehow I've done her big land turtle, and now I've done her little land turtle. So check those out. It'll be in my description, and that's it. So hi, Amanda. Her link is also in the description. Go visit her. She does clothing that I cannot do, and she is fabulous. So thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.